I'm just throwing
in the arms of the angel.
I will remember you.
Look ahead, the sea is calm, and I know we've been through a lot, but just wait. Wait for better days to come and carry us like wind in our sails.
Day 2 of homeschool. If it weren't day 2 of homeschool, we might be skipping homeschool because Ada's sick. I don't know if we mentioned that yesterday. She started running a fever yesterday afternoon, and well, I noticed like when she woke up from her first nap that she was warm, and then the fever just tends to go up as the day goes on. She woke up this morning like seeming a little bit better, but still very warm. Yesterday she was just like wanting to be held, tired, nursed, slept, like took a third nap. Are you all done? Did you want more? You're all done? You don't want more watermelon? I was hoping you'd eat more watermelon so I could make pancakes real quick. Oh. Oh heavens. But yeah, it's weird. She just coughed, but like otherwise the fever is the only symptom at all. She's not been coughing. That was just... Oh, we're gonna do homeschool, buddy. I got a whole plan for you today. So before the girls get up, Bear's practicing sight words. The homeschool package.
Says you.
You. So, yep, that's you. I don't remember doing sight words as a kid. Like I feel like a lot of this is new concepts for me. Like the idea of sight words. Maybe I did and I just don't remember, but I guess the idea is that sight words are words that you can't very easily sound out, and so you just basically have to memorize what they look like, and they speed up reading a lot because they're frequently used words. So like she is kind of hard when you're first starting out because the SH sound. So he's working on sight words right now. The first lesson of our like language arts subject, it has what your child should have mastered before you start in on the curriculum, which is extremely helpful because I feel like Berend Lyndle are not on the same page as far as like what they are grasping at this point. So I know that I'm gonna probably have to move through this course at a different pace for each of them, which is good. Like I feel like he's ready to start. He could start right now, but I just wanted to kind of confirm that. So he's working on that right now, and then whenever Lyndle and Eloise get up, we're gonna be focusing on just like going through each letter of the alphabet, deciding what that letter is, what sound it makes, and then if we're looking at a capital or a lowercase version of that letter. So that's kind of what we're doing today. We're just like basically figuring out what we know, and it's like an assessment, I guess. It's test day. Ada May, are you eating your watermelon? Yeah.
I got all of this right.
Good job, Bear. Bravo, buddy. I also got a bunch of index cards so we can put sight words on the index cards, and then I can just like have them in my bag and pull them out and practice whenever or wherever. So that will be fun. I'll probably work on putting those together while they're working on this. And then Eloise, I remember, so I have her like preschool curriculum, some like handwriting stuff, but her curriculum's more about just like reading and stories and learning about nature and things. And I remember when Berend Lyndle started the threes preschool, which is where Eloise would be this year, she's kind of right on the bubble of 3s or 4s because she turns 4 at the end of September. But so I'm gonna start her like kind of where Berend Lyndle started when they were in the 3s kindergarten or 3s preschool. And that is what they did was they had like a letter of the week. You okay, Allie? They had a letter of the week, and they started with what they call big stick letters. So the ones that are a little bit easier to draw. And I think that's a good place to start with her. So I'm gonna do a little bit of research on like what curriculum they were using that mentioned big stick letters and just kind of mimic that curriculum for her. So today we're starting with the letter L. No, I picked T. I picked T because I didn't want it to be like the first letter of Lyndle's name because then everybody else would feel bad. That's silly, but it's...
Guys, where are we about to go?
Bear won this at the claw game.
Last night we went to the arcade.
He won
Bear
this
won
too.
both of those on the claw game.
He won by himself.
And gave them to his
This is how I do
sister.
with my heel.
That's a sweet man right there.
He gave it
Okay,
to
let's-
I didn't get one.
Let's get in the car.
So he- Three big ones. Oh, the baby turtle.
She's going baby. What is it?
It was
you get a golden turtle?
Yes. What'd you say?
Do I have a snake?
Yeah.
No.
Did you have a snake?
Yes, I did have a snake.
And what was its name?
Garfunkel.
That's a weird name.
It wasn't Jake?
Garfunkel.
Simon.
It was its name was Garfunkel.
That's hilarious.
That's a weird name. You wanna do
It
it?
just so happened to be serendipitous.
If you eat some of your
Obviously we got to the state park. Kids played on the playground for about 10 minutes. It was getting hot, so we were gonna go down to the water. But we just so happened to drive by the nature center. So we stopped in there, and like as soon as we walked in, she was like, "Oh, are you guys here for the reptile feeding?" So I was like,
You're like, yes.
I'm like, yeah, that's why we're here. And she's like, okay, it'll be just a minute. And so, like the state park has multiple rangers. Like some of them live there full time.
Seriously?
Yes. And so yeah, this young kid, probably it's like a college intern or whatever, ranger. Yeah, told us all. What did you guys learn about?
animals.
Which ones?
Turtles and snakes.
Yeah.
We're gonna pet one.
Yeah. Was it
We're gonna
awesome?
pet a snake and 3 turtles.
Yeah.
Baby, one turtle was a baby.
Totally.
Mommy had a snake. And it thought that person was a turtle cave.
Oh yeah.
A turtle cave?
Yeah, one of the little turtles was running under his leg hiding.
Aw.
Yeah, so I mean it was perfect timing.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it
so
was
they
great.
just brought him out, fed him.
Well, and they talked all about him. Yeah, it was a half an hour long, and all they talked about was
Mommy, we
turtles and
couldn't be
snakes.
the ones that lived in the water.
What did
Nah.
you learn about turtles?
We learned that boy turtles have a bullet in their stomach, and girl turtles have a filling instead of a bullet.
Nice.
Interesting.
They have a flat tummy.
So that's how you tell the difference between a boy and a girl turtle? You look at their belly
And their color.
and their color?
Girls are a little darker. And and babies are more colorful.
And they're like this
Are they?
big.
Yeah.
And babies are like this big.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Daddy, I'm done. You can even hold them with 2 fingers.
Were they just like regular
Keep
turtles?
keep eating, Lee. Are you sad or excited?
I guess like a combo. I'm disappointed.
Can we talk about why you have a jacket on real quick?
I think because the AC is blasting in this house and I'm just chilly.
It's 82 degrees outside right now, and it's like 9:30 p.m.
Right. Well, it was like 90 something out there today. I feel like a draft in here. It's drafty.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm I guess I'm disappointed that my KitchenAid's petering out. I think it can be salvaged. We just don't have the time or the resources to figure it out. What's happening, and it's dangerous.
See what the problem is? It won't shut off.
It won't. It will not stay off. And so I literally have to unplug it, and the kids help me cook all the time, and I'm sure there's a spring in there or something that's just needing to be adjusted, but like we're gonna have to take it to a KitchenAid repair person or find somebody that knows how to fix KitchenAids, I guess.
Well,
So,
and that one's 10 years old.
it's 10 years old.
And you literally use it every day.
I use it every single day. I talked about it on Instagram, and a few people were like, yeah, I know somebody who works on KitchenAids, or my husband works on KitchenAids, and something changed about 10 years ago where the inner workings of it are not made like they used to be. So
It's funny that mom's is probably, my mom's KitchenAid was, she probably bought it in the 70s, and it's still working
yeah.
fine.
And I think that used to be the story with KitchenAids. It was an appliance that you only had to buy one time. It was an investment, and you could use it for your entire life.
Yeah.
And that's what I thought this would be. And the price is something that you should only have to buy once.
Right.
But
You shouldn't have to replace it in 10 years.
I have felt lately restricted by the size, because I think I got like the artisan whatever, so it's a 5-quart where the standard. What are you doing?
I'm zooming in on the KitchenAid symbol behind you. Our dishwasher is KitchenAid.
So is this.
Yes. So is our range here.
Yeah. Not not sponsored.
Yeah, no joke.
Maybe I could.
You can take that one.
Yeah.
If you
Like
if
I'm
you're
gonna do
okay
a lot
with
of
having to
baking over
unplug
there.
it.
Yeah, right.
Well, you don't have to bake. Like I make balls in it, and I mix up pancake mix in it. I make cakes in it. Like you just
Yeah.
Um,
There's something in it.
this.
So
bad
that one's
boy,
bigger?
Get it
Way
out.
bigger.
Let's see it.
Yeah, get it out. What are you waiting for? Christmas?
Let's go.
This
What are we
is-
waiting for?
So in there, I was kind of torn between going with like the bad boy KitchenAid or the Bosch, because they're more industrial. They're much higher capacity for ingredients, and this one is like the big one. I don't know how I'm gonna get this thing out of here.
Just tilt it all the way upside down.
Oh, and then just like
Yeah. There we go.
do one of these numbers. Okay,
That's
so
what I do. Ooh, look at that. Ooh.
they had a couple of different color options.
I mean, that's already starting to come off. You might as well just open it from the bottom.
So did somebody already open this?
It's probably the humidity.
Look at that.
Just look at it.
She's a
So
beaut.
this is a 6.6 liter. Instead
Is
of
it
a
English on the other side?
7-quart. 7-quart instead of, I'm pretty sure that one's 5. So,
Look at all the adapters.
2 more quarts.
Cool. Okay, get it out.
All right, get it out.
Oh,
gosh.
that's a big one too.
That's huge.
Oh, what's that? This is.
That's
this-
for bread.
That's to make the KitchenAid
The
rolls.
KitchenAid rolls. That's the bread hook.
Hey, you got your
Yes, it is.
sourdough
I do have
starter.
my sourdough starter. We can make sourdough bread
Mhm.
tomorrow.
Mhm.
Got to.
Yeah, that thing's massive.
It is.
It's gonna make a lot of balls.
The next step, if we have any more kids, is going to be those like bakery sized.
I don't know what this makes.
If we have any more kids.
When we have some more kids, we'll need the bakery sized one.
Yeah, what are you gonna do with that, Lar?
I have no idea. Get the hook. What is this for?
I have no idea. I'm sure people will comment below what it's for.
We have no idea.
Wow.
This is what the one I always use.
Yeah,
I always
that's
use
Rachel's go-to.
this. Yeah, I
Paddle.
Oh, that's a beater. A beater.
Yep, this
One of
is
them
for
there
like
beaters.
It's got a
cakes,
beater and
bread, cakes,
cookie dough is
everything.
that.
Every day.
everything.
But what's
And then
that?
I don't know.
Anybody
Probably
know?
Probably says on the box.
Different.
Shut up, right?
Right.
So you're comparing your old one to your new one.
The bowls. Wow, that's a big difference.
So you think this is 5 liters?
This is 5.
And that's 7?
And that's 7. So I would spill, like the dough, the recipe to make dough for rolls, Lambert's rolls, was just like really hitting the capacity of this size bowl. So this is definitely going to work better for that. And then when I make balls, I need to make a huge batch. And I can freeze some. Yeah, this is going to be great.
Are you going to shed a tear for your old girl?
She's been with me for 10 years. Like, her and I have had daily interaction almost for 10 years. So it is hard, and I don't want her to feel like I'm just throwing
In
her
the
to
arms of the angel.
I will remember you. Will you remember me? Oh,
She's just going up to Lala's apartment. Yep.